So a very warm welcome to you all. So for this practice you'll need a strap and a block to sit on. So let's begin in a comfortable seated position, just placing the hands onto the knees. Gently incline the chin to the chest, just lifting the sternum and the breastbone, eyes closed. And then just slowly become aware of your breath. So just noticing the rise and fall of the chest, noticing the temperature of your breath in the nostrils. And this allows us to become present or mindful, where we're not thinking about other stuff, but we're in this moment, this place where only life exists. And by being present, we have a much deeper experience of our yoga practice, both mentally, spiritually and physically. So all the levels of our being. So as we go through the asana practice, the postures, remembering to practice with ahimsa, non-harming. So if you're grunting, grinding, pushing, pulling yourself into postures, then you're not doing yoga. It just becomes a physical exercise. So obviously you need to feel the postures, but we just work to that soft edge of resistance where we can comfortably breathe into them. Practicing with santosa, contentment or joy. So we have no expectation or judgment on ourselves on how good or bad, inverted commas, our postures are. It is what it is, and we're okay with that. So not wanting it to be any different than it is. And then finally practicing with swadhyaya or mindfulness, where we're in this moment. And if the mind wanders, which I'm sure the mind will, we just use the breath as a bridge or an anchor to bring the mind back to the present. So you might need to do this quite a few times, but over time you'll find that, like a muscle or an exercise muscle, your mind will be more present throughout the practice. So let's just bring our hands to the center of our chest, our heart space. Take a moment to thank ourselves for bringing us here this morning to practice yoga, to grow, to evolve. And then offering the fruits of our practice up to a loved one or someone that needs our help at this time, or to our higher selves. Take a moment to observe your overall state of being. I vow now to awaken to awareness for the benefit of all beings. I appreciate its immeasurable value and feel it's possible in this moment and regardless of conditions. And then just slowly begin to rub the palms together. Creating tapas, and then just bringing the palms over the eyes. Blink into that blackness. Let the fingers separate, and on the exhale, draw the hands down the face. Let the light trickle through. Bring the hands back to the center of the chest. Lovely. So we'll do 3 rounds of breath, streaker breath, which is the bellows breath. So imagine your lungs to be like a pair of bellows. So we'll be forceful inhale and exhale. So inhale, exhale, just forcing the air out through the nostrils. After each round, I'll ask you to draw up your Mula Bandha, which is just drawing up the pelvic floor, navel towards the spine, and we're just going to lower the chin to the chest with the breath held in. So you can also close your eyes just to deepen the experience. So we'll take a nice deep inhale, exhale, and then inhale, and then begin with a forceful exhale through the nostrils. So it's a bit like a dog sniffing. Okay, so inhale, exhale, inhale, hold the breath in, lower the chin to the chest, draw up the Mula Bandha. So drawing up the pelvic floor, navel towards spine. Exhale. Let the head float back to center. Take a resting breath here. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. So second round. So inhale. And then begin with a forceful exhale through the nostrils. Good, lovely. So inhale, exhale, and then inhale, hold the breath in, lowering the chin to the chest, draw up the Mula Bandha, navel towards spine, drop your pelvic floor, breath held in. Exhale. Head floats back to center. Take a resting breath here. Third and final round. So inhale and then begin with a forceful exhale. Good. So inhale, exhale, and then inhale, hold the breath in, lower the chin to the chest, draw up the Mula Bandha. Lovely. So exhale. Head comes back to center. So just take a few breaths, it's just noticing the changes in the body. And we'll just start by doing some neck rolls. So let's just rotate the head over to the right. Inhale, and with the chin to chest, bring the head over to the left. Pausing here, and then inhaling chin to chest over to the right. Pausing here. Exhaling chin to chest over to the left. And then maybe let the head just gently roll back to the right. Otherwise, keep it to the chest. So just do a few rounds in your own breath sequence. Exhaling to the left. Pausing here. Inhaling to the right. Nice and slowly, just feeling all the sensation, all the things that are going on in the neck and shoulders. So finishing with an inhale to the right. Rotate the head over to the left. Inhale, and then you exhale, bring the head over to the right. Pausing here. Then inhaling, chin to chest, back to the left. Pausing here. Exhaling, chin to chest, over to the right. And then maybe let the head just lightly roll back to the left. So again, do a few rounds in your own breath sequence. Exhaling to the right, pausing here. Inhaling to the left, either chin to the chest or just let the head lightly roll back. So finishing with an inhale to the left side. Bring the head back to center, release the hands, and then inhale, reach the arms to vertical. Interlace your fingers, push out through the palms. So draw the palms away towards the ceiling, pressing to the palms. Inhale, looking up at the backs of the hands. And then exhale, rotate to the right. So releasing the hands. So the left hand onto the right knee, right arm in line with the spine, looking over the right shoulder. So we're going to inhale, the spine becomes tall. Exhale, twist a little deeper to the right side. So we're not just using our jaw or neck to twist, we're using the right arm, abdomen and left arm just to twist a little deeper to the right side. Now with the next exhale, can you float the left ear to the left shoulder? So it's just the weight of the head bringing the ear and shoulder a little closer together, just feeling the length in the neck on the right side. And then inhale, head comes back to center, releasing the hands, bring the hands back to either side. Take a resting breath here. Left side, so inhale, arms overhead. Interlace the fingers, push out through the palms. Looking up at the backs of the hands on the inhale. Exhale, rotate to the left side. So this time it's the left arm in line with the spine. Right hand on top of left hand on top right hand on top of the left knee. Right hand on top of the left knee, twisting to the left side. So we're going to inhale, spine becomes tall again. Exhale, using the leverage from the right arm, shoulder, abdomen, twisting over to the left side. On the exhale, we can just bring the right ear to the right shoulder, just feeling the stretch down the left side of the neck and shoulder. So it's again just the weight of the head. And then inhale, bring the head back to center, release the hands either side. Lovely. So let's shake out the legs, and we'll come on to our spines now. So let's just hug both thighs onto the chest. You'll need your strap for this. So hugging the thighs in, just rocking from one hip and then the other. So we're going to lengthen the left leg along the floor, and then your choice, hands behind the back of the right thigh or below the right knee. Exhale, draw the right thigh onto the chest. Couple of breaths here, hugging the thigh in. And then slowly begin to rotate the right foot ankle 3 or 4 times clockwise, nice and slowly, just lubricating the joint with the synovial fluid. And then changing the direction 3 or 4 times anti-clockwise, nice and slowly, big juicy rotations. And then with the next inhale, let's raise the forehead to the knee to forehead or as close as you can, flexing through the sole of the left. So that left leg is active. As we exhale, draw the forehead and knee a little closer. Keep breathing through the stretch. Don't hold the breath. Lovely. So we're going to exhale. We're going to float the head back to the mat. Slide the left foot along the mat so the left leg is in semi-supine. And then taking the strap, placing it under the ball of the right. Now take the strap close to the foot and just loop the strap around the hands. So keeping the right leg as straight as you can, foot flex, so heel away, toes towards the shin. And just begin by just feeling the right leg in the arms. Just feeling how, as we stay here, the back of the right leg begins to soften. So you could also, if you like, you could just slide the left leg along the mat. And maybe just using a little bit of strength from the arms, lightly draw the right leg a little closer to the chest. So it's better for that leg to be straight and further away than the knee bent and closer.
Lovely, good. So we're going to bend the right leg, just release the strap, hug the thighs in, just rocking from one hip and then the other. So this time lengthen the right leg along the mat, and then your choice, hands behind the back of the thigh or below the knee, whatever feels comfortable. Exhale, draw the thigh onto the chest. So a couple of breaths here, hugging the thigh in. And then slowly begin to rotate the left foot ankle. 3 or 4 times clockwise, big juicy rotations. You might hear a popping or a clicking, that's just normally the dryness of the joint. And then 3 or 4 times anti-clockwise. And then with the next inhale, let's just raise the forehead to the knee, knee to forehead or as close as you can. Just flexing through the sole of the right, so that right leg is active. Exhale, draw the forehead and knee a little closer if you can. Keep breathing through the stretch. Don't hold the breath. Then exhale. Float the head back to the floor. Just slide the right foot along the mat, taking hold of your strap, placing under the ball of the left leg. Lengthen the left leg to the ceiling. So taking again the strap close to the foot, loop the strap around the hands. And let's just begin by just feeling the weight of the left leg in the arms. So again, foot flex, heel away, toes towards the shin. Good, lovely. And then just lengthen the right leg along the floor if that feels comfortable to do so. And then just using a little bit of strength from the arms, draw the left leg a little closer to the chest. Keeping that left leg as straight as you can, pushing out through the heel. Lovely, okay. So let's bend the left leg, take the strap away. Let's hug the thighs in, just bring the arms out to the sides. So palms facing up, legs together. And then on the exhale, we're going to let the legs drop to the right side. We can just look over our left shoulder. Just feeling the weight of the left arm, just bringing the left shoulder blade a little closer to the mat. So if the knees don't comfortably stay together, you could place a cushion or a block under the right knee. So it's better for the knees to be together than the right knee to the floor. So just taking a few deep breaths here, softening, relaxing, surrendering into the posture. And then we're going to inhale, going to bring the legs and head back to center. pause here, and this time the legs float to the left, head to the right. So just coming down onto the opposite side. Allowing the weight of the right arm to bring the right scapula a little closer to the floor. Lovely, good. So let's inhale, bring the legs and head back to center. Float the soles of the feet to the mat and just bring the arms either side of the hips. So pressing the chin to the chest, so the back of the head is long, feet, legs parallel, heels about 15-20 centimeters away from the buttocks. Now just draw the navel towards the spine, so we're creating that little pelvic tilt, and bring the chin a little closer to the chest, so we're lengthening out the back of the head. So with the inhale, we're going to push down through the soles of the feet and just raise the spine away from the mat. So pausing at the top of the breath. Begin the exhale. And like a wave-like motion, allow the spine to roll back onto the mat. So at the end of the breath, the tailbone touches the floor. Pausing there. And this time on the inhale, we're going to raise the spine and the right arm away. So at the top of the breath, the back of the right hand touches the floor. Spine away. Head rotates to look over your left shoulder. And then on the exhale, we're going to roll the spine and the right hand back onto the floor. So at the end of the breath, the tailbone, palm touches the mat, head comes back to center. And then inhale, we're going to raise the left arm and spine away. So again, at the top of the breath, the back of the left hand touches the floor behind. Head rotates to the right. And then we're going to exhale, rolling the spine and the left hand back onto the mat. So the palm, tailbone touches the floor, head comes back to center. This time on the inhale, we're going to raise the spine and both arms away. So at the top of the breath, the backs of the hands touch the floor behind. With the exhale, we're just going to rotate the arms around the body, interlace the fingers underneath the spine. So draw the hands towards the heels, and then just see if you can just rock on one shoulder blade and then the other. So you're just trying to come off the cervical part of the spine, bring the weight of the body onto the thoracic or shoulder girdle. So drawing the hands towards the heels, so the arms are long. Now you could stay here, or you could walk the feet towards the hands and take hold of the heels or the ankles. If this is an option for you, just make sure that the knees, legs stay parallel. Don't let the knees come out to the side. So, lightly pressing down through the soles of the feet, lifting the navel chest towards the ceiling, feeling that lovely extension in the spine. Just feeling the heart light and bright, that lovely stretch across the chest, the neck and shoulders. Good. Okay, so let's release the hands, maybe step the feet away a little bit. Take a nice deep inhale and imagine your spine to be like a string of pearls. And as you exhale, you're going to mindfully float one vertebra at a time back onto the floor. So at the end of the breath, the tailbone touches the floor. Good. So with the inhale, we're going to hug the thighs in. And then we're just going to interlace the fingers behind the back of the head. Bring the knees in line with the thighs, elbows to the floor. Again, just draw the navel towards the spine. So we're just pressing the lumbar part of the spine onto the mat. With the inhale, we're going to raise the spine away from the mat. Exhale, push away the right leg and bring the right elbow to the left knee, twisting to the left. Inhaling to center, and then exhale, push away the left leg, left elbow, right knee, twisting to the right. Inhaling to center, exhale, push away the right leg, right elbow, left knee, twisting to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, push away the left leg, left elbow, right knee, twisting to the right. So inhaling to center. So we're not trying to use momentum here. Exhale, push away the right leg, right elbow, left knee, twisting to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, push away the left leg, left elbow, right knee, twisting to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, push away the right leg, right elbow, left knee, twisting to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, push away the left leg, left elbow, right knee, twisting to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, push away the right leg, right elbow, left knee, twisting to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, push away the left leg, left elbow, right knee, twisting to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, push away the right leg, right elbow, left knee, twisting to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, push away the left leg, left elbow, right knee, twisting to the right. One last time. Inhale to center. Exhale, push away the right leg, right elbow, left knee. Now, can you just hold it here for a few breaths? So try to bring the left elbow to the floor. Flex things with the sole of the right. Drawing the right elbow to the left knee. Keep breathing through the stretch. Lovely. And then inhale back to center. And then exhale, push away the left leg. So left elbow, right knee. Again, try to bring the right elbow to the floor. Flexing to the sole of the left. Drawing the left elbow to the right knee. Just keep breathing here. Don't hold the breath. Lovely. And then inhale, coming back to center. Release the hands. Hug the thighs in. And let's just bring the arms out to the side again, coming to simple supine twist. So bring the legs over to the right, head looks to the left. So just looking over your left arm, shoulder. And then inhaling, bringing the legs and head back to center. Pause here. And then this time legs to the left, head to the right. So just coming down onto your opposite side. Knees to the left, head looking over to the right. Soften with the exhale. Lovely. Okay, so let's inhale, bring the legs and head back to center. So a few options here. Hands behind the thighs. You could cross the legs at the ankles, grab hold of your big toes, tuck the chin into chest. Gently rock and roll on the spine. If you don't like rocking and rolling, just roll onto your right hand side and push yourself up. If you are rocking and rolling, try to come onto your tailbone and come onto the back of the head. So we're really massaging the spine onto the mat. Lovely, good. And then we're just going to roll onto our hands and knees. So the knees in line with the hips, wrists under the shoulders. So we're just going to start by turning the fingers out to the sides, so wrists are facing towards you. And then can you turn the fingers towards the knees, so the wrists are facing
towards the front edge of the mat. So lightly press the palms to the floor, feeling the stretch in the wrist, the forearm, the elbow. You could also tuck your toes under and just gently bringing the buttocks a little closer to the heels. So that's just a little bit more stronger. So just go easy. We've got to look after our wrists. It's very hard to do yoga with weak wrists and bad knees. So two parts of the body we should especially look after. Okay, so we're going to inhale, bring the shoulders back over the wrist, turn the fingers out to the side, fingers facing forward, pick up the right hand, shake out the right wrist, pick up the left hand, shake out the left wrist. Lovely, good. So can we just bring the hands behind out? So you could place a block under the calves just to sit back in. Do it like this. If that's still going to be too much, you can just bring the feet flat onto the floor and bring the arms behind like that. So just whatever feels comfortable today for you. So you could also just bring a block behind it and just put your hands on the block if it is a little low. So just feeling the spreading, the opening of the chest, shoulder blades coming together. Good. And if you've got no neck issues, you can just let the head gently roll back. Lovely, good. So let's slowly walk the hands back and front. With the toes tucked under, let's exhale into a bent-legged down dog. So just coming onto the balls of your feet, bending the right leg, just pressing the left heel sole a little closer to the floor. So just taking the weight back onto the left foot, pressing lightly through the palms, sitting bones towards the ceiling. And then bending the left leg, pressing the right heel sole a little closer to the mat. Again, just feeling the stretch down the back of the right leg. Okay, so we're going to lengthen both legs coming into down dog. And then we're going to inhale, raise the right leg to the ceiling, bend the knee, and let the foot just drop over to the left side. So the right hip stacks on top of left. Pressing the left foot heel a little closer to the floor. Looking forward, we're going to inhale, step the right foot through to the hand. So coming into a high lunge. You could also lower the left knee if that feels more comfortable. And then inhale, spiral up the right arm. Exhale down. Inhale, spiral the left arm up. Exhale down. Float the left knee to the floor. And then inhale, let's reach the arms to vertical. Now coming into crescent moon, so we're going to push the hips forward. And just bring the arms behind a little bit, looking at the thumb. So just reaching through the fingers, the arms, the ribs, the side waist. On the inhale, the palms touch. We're going to draw the hands down the center line. And we're going to bring the left tricep onto the thigh of the right. So pressing the palms together. Exhale, twisting to the right. Now staying here, or you could inhale, float the left knee away from the floor. Staying here, or bringing the left hand to the mat, right arm to the ceiling, twisting to the right. So wherever you are, just allowing the weight of the body to twist a little deeper to the right side. Lovely. So let's inhale. Bring the hands either side of the right foot. Lift the left knee. Exhale. Step the right leg back into a one-legged down dog. staying here, or you could drop the right foot over to the left hand side and spiral up the right hand, pressing to the palm on the left. So bring that right arm back as far as you can. And then we're going to exhale, right hand, right foot comes back into down dog. We're going to inhale into plank, so bring the shoulders over the wrists. So really press down through the palms. You can draw the navel in, you can lower the knees at any time. And then exhale, float the chest to the mat. And then let's inhale, coming into cobra. So pushing the pubic bone into the floor, head can tilt back, looking up at the ceiling, relaxing the shoulders. Toes tucked under, exhale, down dog. And then this time, inhale, raising the left leg to the ceiling, dropping the foot over to the right side, so the left hip stacks on top of right. Pressing the right heel sole a little closer to the floor. And then this time looking forward, we're going to step the left foot through to the hand. So coming into a high lunge, you could also lower the right knee if that feels more comfortable. And then inhale, spiral up the left arm. Exhale down. Inhale, spiral the right arm up. Exhale down. Float the right knee to the floor. And then inhale, reaching the arms to vertical. So pushing the hips forward, bringing the arms behind, looking at the thumbs. On the inhale, the palms touch, draw the hands down the center line, and then bringing the right tricep onto the thigh of the left. Staying here, or you could inhale, float the right knee away from the floor. Staying here, or right arm to the mat, left arm to the ceiling, twisting to the left. So wherever you are, just taking a few breaths here, opening the chest to the wall. Super, good. Okay, so we'll inhale, bring the hands either side of the left foot, float the right knee, exhale, step the left leg back, pressing the right heel to the floor. Or you can just drop the left foot over to the right side, spiral up the left hand, pressing to the palm on the right side. Lovely. And then exhale, left hand, left foot comes back into down dog. We're going to inhale into plank. Draw the navel in. You can lower the knees at any time. Exhale, float the chest to the mat. And then inhale into cobra. Head can tilt back. Toes tucked under. Exhale, down dog. Looking forward, stepping the right leg forward. Exhaling the left foot forward. Coming into Uttanasana. So have the backs of the hands on the mat. Bend the knees as much as you need to have the thighs and chest in contact. Looking through the center of your legs. So just like a rag doll. And then we're going to bend the knees, and then we're going to inhale. Spread the arms out to the side, overhead, palms touch. And then exhale, draw the hands down the center line. Lovely. Okay, so taking a resting breath here. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to inhale, reach the arms up and over. So a gentle back bend looking at the thumbs. On the exhale, we're going to forward fold. Inhale, come up into a half lift. So fingertips to the floor or to the shin, whatever feels comfortable. Exhale, fold onto the thighs, step right leg, left leg back down dog. Inhale, plank. Float the chest to the mat, toes tucked in. Inhale, cobra, head can tilt back. Toes tucked under. Exhale, down dog. Left foot 45, step the right foot forward. Inhale. Let's come up into Virabhadrasana 1 on the right side. So chest and hips facing forward. Rolling on to the little toe side of the left. Reaching the arms to vertical, bending the right knee. Soften with the exhale. On the next inhale, hands come either side of the right foot, spin out left. Exhale, right leg back down dog. Inhale, plank. Float the chest to the floor, toes flat onto the mat. Inhale, cobra, head can tilt back. Toes tucked under. Exhale, down dog. Right foot 45, inhale, stepping the left foot forward. Coming up into Virabhadrasana 1 on the left side. So same thing. Just roll on to the little toe side of the right, bending the left knee, reaching up through the arms, ribs, sideways. Let the breath take you maybe a little deeper into the posture. On the next inhale, hands come either side of the left foot, spin out right. Exhale, left leg back, down dog. Inhale, plank. Float the chest to the mat, toes flat onto the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Looking forward, stepping the right leg forward. Exhaling, left foot forward. And then inhale, reaching the arms overhead. Palms touch. Exhale, draw the hands down the center line. Taking a resting breath here, so second round. Bend the knees, inhale, reach the arms up and over. Leaning back a little deeper. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold onto the thigh, step right leg, left leg back, down dog. Inhale, plank. Float the chest to the floor, toes flat onto the mat. Inhale into cobra. Exhale, down dog. Left foot 45, step the right foot forward. Inhale, coming into Virabhadrasana 1 on the right side. So chest and hips facing forward. Rolling on to the little toe side of the left. Bending the right knee. And then from here we're going to inhale, bring the hands to the center of the chest, left hip along the long edge of the mat. As we exhale into Virabhadrasana 2 on the right side. So looking over your left shoulder, see if the left arm is parallel to the floor. Check you can see your right big toe on the inside of the knee. And then look down the middle finger on the right. Soften the shoulders away. So we can just turn the palms towards the ceiling, looking over your left shoulder arm. And then exhale, right forearm onto the right thigh, left upper arm in contact with the ear, side angle stretch. And then we can inhale, left hand onto the left thigh, right arm vertical. Imagine someone's got hold of your arm and gently drawing it up towards the ceiling. Can you bend the right leg a little more? Let the breath do it. Lovely. And then we're going to come inhale back into Warrior 2. We're going to lengthen the right leg. Lean over the short edge of the mat. Keeping the right leg as straight as you can. Just bring the left hand somewhere onto the onto the right leg. Sorry, the right, hold on. Yeah, okay. Coming into Warrior 2. On the exhale, we're going to bring the right hand somewhere onto the right leg as the left arm comes to vertical. So just feeling the stretch along the arms. Try to keep that right leg as straight as you can. And again, it's about opening the chest to the wall. On the inhale, we're going to windmill the hands either side of the right foot. Spin out the left leg. Exhale. Step the right leg back. So pressing the left heel to the floor. Right leg as high as you can. This time we could inhale. Step the right foot through to the left side. Spiral up the left hand. Pressing to the palm on the right. Lovely. And then we're going to exhale. Left hand, right foot. Back into down dog. Inhale into plank. So this time you could try Chaturanga Dandasana. So this is like a yogic push-up where the body doesn't go below the elbows. And then inhale into up dog, which is just the palms and the top of the feet on the floor. Or come into cobra. Exhaling, coming back to down dog.
right foot 45, stepping the left foot forward, inhale, coming into Virabhadrasana 1 on the left side, so chest and hips facing forward, rolling onto the little toe side of the right. Can you bend that left knee a little deeper? So on the next inhale, we're going to bring the hands to the center of the chest. Right hip comes along the long edge of the mat. As we exhale, coming into Virabhadrasana 2 on the left side. So just glance over your right arm just to see it's parallel to the mat. Look down at your left big toe, see if you can see your big toe inside the knee. And then just look down the middle finger on the left and just see if you can just soften with the exhale. So it's all about the breath. So we're going to inhale, we're going to turn the palms towards the ceiling. This helps to relax the shoulders away from the ears. Just looking over your right shoulder. And then with the next exhale, side angle stretch. So left forearm onto the left thigh as the right upper arm is in contact with the ear. So just reaching through the right side of the body. Lovely. And then on the next inhale, we're going to come back into Warrior 2. We're going to lengthen the left leg. Exhale, lean over the short edge of the mat, keeping that left leg straight, and just bring the left hand somewhere onto that left leg as the right arm comes vertical. So just opening the chest to the wall, keeping that left leg as straight as you can. Lovely, good. So with the next inhale, we're going to windmill the hands either side of the left foot, spin out right. Exhale, step the left leg back, so pressing the right heel to the floor. And this time we're going to step the left foot through to the inside, spiraling up the right hand, pressing the palm on the left. Bring that right arm back as far as you can. Exhale, right hand, left foot comes back into down dog. Inhale into plank, so your choice, Chaturanga Dandasana all the way to the floor, up dog, cobra, whatever feels comfortable for you. Exhale, down dog. Looking forward, stepping the right leg forward, exhaling left foot forward, crossing the left leg over the right ankle. And let's just bring the buttocks to the mat. Let's just hug the thighs into the chest. Just rocking from one hip and then the other. And then we're just going to bring the arms out to the side. Let's do a simple supine twist, the last asana. Legs to the right, head comes over to the left. Inhale, center, exhale, legs left, head right. Inhale to center, and then just lengthen the legs along the mat, so the heels into the corners of the mat. And let's just bring the arms out to the side, palms facing up. Inclining the chin to the chest. Close the eyes, allowing the body to surrender to the floor. Surrender your mind. Just bathe in that stillness. Stillness we try to cultivate throughout our practice. In Shavasana, the body gives in, surrenders the stronghold of the mind. In Shavasana, the body does not only elongate, does not only grow in length, but also in width.
at the end of the practice, there is this deep wish to rest. The bones want to rest, the bones of the head, the bones of the shoulders, the arms, the bones of the pelvis and legs. Everything is going to be quieter. At first, the mind tumbles like a waterfall. In mid-course, it becomes calm like a river flowing slowly. In the end, it is an ocean where two halves merge in one.
Slowly begin to deepen your breath, feeling the contact points you have with the earth, the heels, calves, buttocks, shoulder blades, the backs of the arms, the back of the head. Lightly press the thumb across your fingertips. Draw the legs together, bring the arms in close to the body. And on the next inhale, let's just hug the thighs in. Lightly draw the thighs to the chest. Lovely. So if it's during the daytime, roll over to your right hand side, the solar side. If it's the evening, the sun has set, roll over to your left. Pausing here. And then with the eyes closed, just gently coming up to any comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands together at the center of your chest, your heart space. And there, just feeling your skin, feel your own heartbeat. And let that be a reminder to you of how delicate you are, how tender we all are. And then just take a moment, using your own vocabulary, thank your body, thank it for what it's done for you today. May you be healthy, may you be safe, may you all live in ease. And then just bowing the head, bring the hands to the floor. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.